Okay, this is my fourth take. Unshamefully, I'm actually having so much fun at doing all of these takes and just seeing what comes out of it. This is actually fun. I'm actually having fun. Okay, so welcome to Yap Sesh number 1. I don't really have an agenda of what I want to talk about today. I'm just gonna let myself ramble. We could just call it like maybe life updates. Life updates and what I'm working on for this week, how I'm feeling, and everything like that. Okay, let's start off with my iced coffee. I have been on a little bit of a sugar-free journey. I've been trying to limit my sugar intake, be more like food conscious about what I'm putting in my body. Food conscious? Is that even a thing? Health conscious. Something like that. Basically, I'm trying to see or monitor what I'm putting into my body, making sure that it's good, healthy things, foods. Definitely more protein rich, less sugar, a little less salt. Love salt. Oh my gosh. And oh my gosh, this is the first time I've had an iced latte with just regular, like no sugar free, and oh my gosh, hits different. I definitely did miss this. The sugar free one just doesn't cut it sometimes, you know. So this hits. You guys probably just like heard me swallow that. Oh my gosh. And I'll give you like a little bit of a ASMR moment. So. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay. So life updates. What can I say? Well, I very much feel way better this week than I have in previous weeks. I felt like I've been making a lot of progress mentally, in terms of like my mental thought process on how I view myself, on how I'm treating my relationships with other people, learning detachment for sure. That's a big one for me this week. Learning detachment, and overall just getting back into that healthy mindset that I was trying so hard to maintain. Kind of ruined my streak a little bit this past few weeks, but we're not giving up. That's the big thing. We are not giving up. Progress is never linear. There's good days, there's bad days, but what I like to remind myself is, what do you do in the good and bad days? As long as I feel like I am continuously making progress, or even if it's like one thing on my agenda that I wanted to develop that day or work on that day for myself, I'm happy. There's just unfortunately so many times, like not times, but so much time in a day that it's almost impossible to get everything done in a day. And sometimes you just have to take it day by day. And just try to do as much as you can. Don't stress yourself out. I used to do that so much. I used to just be running errands all day, and then I didn't even enjoy my day. On my days off. And days off are supposed to just be for rest and recharge. And not stressing yourself out, most importantly. I've really been trying to also put myself first, do fun activities by myself as well, because that is also something that I have been trying to actively work on, and it is being okay with myself. Because, for the longest time, I like to call myself a hopeless romantic. And I always used to feel like I needed love in my life. and such. And it became, honestly, this very much unhealthy thing where I just felt like just because I wasn't finding love, that I was unworthy and everything like that. And I'd like to say that this past year has been such a growing experience. And I am just so proud of myself at the current state that I'm in. Just because, you know, the love that I'm seeking doesn't necessarily have to come from romantic love. I am now more aware that that love that I was so desperately craving for is actually all around me. It's coming from my family. It's coming from my friends. It can come from within me, most importantly. And that's something that I've been trying to improve on. Loving myself more, showing myself more appreciation and affection, and overall, putting myself first. Because in the past, I always used to be someone that would put others first before themselves. But now I've taken the liberty of being okay with being a little more selfish in terms of protecting my peace, choosing love for myself, and spreading my love. You know, I learned recently through this book, this book called, oh my gosh, I have this horrible memory, The Mastery of Love. If you guys have read the Four Agreements, oh my gosh, you have to read The Mastery of Love. The Mastery of Love, at least, you know, the key takeaways that I took from the book are that you cannot put your happiness in other people's hands. You cannot put your love into other people's hands. And to love unconditionally, most importantly. So those three things were my biggest takeaways from that book. And I feel like it lifted a weight off my shoulder. And it reminded me, and I feel like it grounded me. It reminded me, oh my gosh, I feel so poetic. It reminded me that that love that I'm seeking, I already have. I have it in my friends, and I am so grateful for them. I really am. I have it in my family, who I love unconditionally. I love them. I love my friends. I love myself. Oh my gosh. And it was like an awakening for me almost. Not to sound crazy. Or no, not saying that it sounds crazy, but not to sound too dramatic. But no, really. It just felt like an awakening for me in terms of just feeling like, oh my gosh, I put myself through like that little bit of a nightmare, not realizing that I had all of these things, all of these people, family, friends, my dog, giving me this unconditional love that I so desperately wanted from someone, and that I felt unworthy. They were giving it to me unconditionally. And it made me realize that I actually wasn't loving myself unconditionally. I wasn't appreciating myself unconditionally. And it was just a big reality check for me. And, you know, it's continuous work. Progress is never linear. I don't know if I said that already, but if I did, progress is never linear. You know, there's good days, there's bad days, but I'm just so grateful to be now more aware of it, of this unconditional love that is given to me, and I'm able to give it back. You know, I know some people might say like some people are just not deserving of like your kindness or love, but honestly, you're never in the wrong if you decide to spread your kindness to people. You're never in the wrong if you just decide to spread your love to people. love is unconditional, at least in my eyes. Love is really unconditional. And, we might be selective on who we give it to, but at the end of the day, if we just treat everybody with respect, with love, with compassion, I don't think we're wasting energy. I don't think we're wasting our time. It's just, I think that's how things should be in my mind. But got a little off track. But I mean, that's where I am currently. Trying to learn detachment for sure. Trying to not give away my time. Trying to be more selective of my time. My bad. And not give it away so freely, especially to people that just maybe they just don't have the best interest in me, or for me. People that just are a little more selfish in terms of themselves and how they want to go about handling me. I'm being very vague, but if I'm being honest, I'm talking about a guy. To give you guys some backstory, I really like this guy. I've been seeing him for a couple of months now. Oh my gosh. It's been a couple of months. And if I'm being honest, I really do have a big crush on him. I really do. I feel like he's someone that has like great qualities, at least from what I've seen. And he's totally my type. I think our physical chemistry is great. But, I mean, it's just something that I fully now accepted this week. And I just don't think he wants anything to do with me in terms of romance or romantically. So, I can only do so much on my part. And maybe I was being a little bit delusional. I do have to admit, that's why I stuck around for so long. But I mean, it's just a hard pill to swallow, and I'm trying to be more detached from it. And and it's not like he didn't tell me. He did tell me multiple times that he wasn't looking for anything serious. So at this point, it's just on me. I do have to take accountability. And I just have to be honest with myself, and I just have to stop, playing these mind games or putting these ideas into my head, because it's just not healthy for me. And most importantly, I really just want to let go at this point. And most importantly, just focus on myself. Really reclaim my energy back. And yeah, most importantly, whoever needs to hear this, if they tell you no, and their actions tell you no, just take the L. Just take the hint. just do it. Just drop them. If you want to keep them as friends, that's fine. But I mean, not shamefully, but I will admit I am someone who became a little delusional with my crush. So I know how you feel. I really do. And as much as you want someone to like you back, you shouldn't have to feel like you need to convince someone to want you. Because, and if you're listening, we have so many great qualities, and someone will come our way when it's right, when the time is right, and they will appreciate us for everything that we are, have yet to become, or have been. That person will come one day. I wholeheartedly believe it. That's the romantic in me, just thinking and spewing love and everything. But I wholeheartedly believe that, and sometimes I just, like I said, we just crave affectionate love, intimate love. We do crave it. We're human. But we just have to be patient sometimes. We really do. And when I don't think I've ever experienced it, honestly, in my life, but from what other people say, from what friends say, from other people have said, I heard that it's pretty worth it. And I hear that it's beautiful. And I just can't wait until I experience that for myself. But for now, we will be patient. But I think I'm going to cut it right here. I really just want to send a positive message of remember that you're beautiful. Remember that you are smart. You are amazing. You are full of positivity, radiance. You're nothing but sunshine in a physical form. And that you shouldn't give up in whatever you're doing, in whatever your goals are. Continue, continue, continue. And remember that progress is not linear. Not every day will be a good day. Not every day will be full of progress to the brim. Some days you'll get one thing done. Some days you'll get 20 things done. And that's okay. But also don't forget to just enjoy the journey that you're on. Truly embrace it. Just take a moment, get off the phone. I know that I've been trying to do that a lot lately. Get off the phone and just really breathe in. Breathe in the flowers. And realize where you are. Realize how far you've traveled. And be excited of the roads that you have yet to travel. Life is unpredictable, but I think that's the most beautiful part about it. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day and see you in the next Yap session.